We on. What's up, world? We back. I had to start it over because my camera was way over there, and I was like, man, I need my camera right here. So yeah, we back with another one. It's yours truly, Loopy G, and we gotta put the global on it because we going global with this thing, man. This right here is Sucker Free Sundays. This is one of those times where, man, I basically, just landed, grabbing. Oh, okay. Damn, boy. They must have had you on the ground for a minute. So yeah, man. My boy Avery, and shout out to my boy A, man, out of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about on the dirty side where they say right there and over her. You feel me? So big shout out to my boy A and out there from the Lou, and hopefully I can get him on later on this evening. He just texted me back, so I don't know, man. I don't know what type of flight he took, but he had to touch down in Houston for a brief second and then go get he had I guess a connecting flight, so he had to stop in Houston and then go to Las Vegas. And man, one thing about it, boy, I do not like them stop and go flights, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would get on the shittiest airline. I would get on the shitty airline just to get straight there. I will definitely get on a shitty airline so I can get straight to my destination. So, as much as I love United, I love United because, man, United is just my favorite go-to airline. I really like United. The reason why I like United because they have two different types of planes that I like. They have the regular, I guess it's a 737 jet, and then they have a smaller jet. I think it's like a 727 or something like that. I can't remember, but it's smaller. And man, it's a fast jet. And one thing about the pilots, I really like the pilots of United. They don't really play too much games, man. They get you up in the air and they fly. They fly. I don't know. Like I've been on the Spirits. I've been on Southwest Airlines. I've just recently got on Frontier, which man, it'll have to be an emergency for me to get on Frontier. Man, it'll have to really be an emergency for me to get on Frontier again. That plane was so plain Jane, and it wasn't even a long flight. That was the reason why I used Frontier. It was like a 2 hour flight, so I was like, man, let me go ahead and book this flight with them, and because I'm basically getting on the plane and getting off the plane. I'm not taking like a long trip, right? Yeah, I don't know if I'll do Frontier again, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. Like I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them, but I ain't really got much good that I can say besides, like I said, you know, if I have a choice, most likely I just chill. And man, I believe I kind of waited to the last minute as well. Waited to the last minute, and that also played an effect on what took place with the actual with the actual property. I mean, with the actual plane, the plane ride. So yeah, I doubt if I fly Frontier again. United is my go-to. Like I said, I really like United Airlines. So United Airlines is my real. They're my peoples, man. Let's see if I can throw the back massage on. See if I can throw the back massage on real quick. Let me hit the screensaver. I want to see what's up on the screensaver, man. So yeah, man, I spend majority of the day reflecting on my life and where I'm at, and oh my goodness, that looks like that's pretty nice. Hold on, y'all. Oh man, I was trying to see where was this place, man. So yeah, you all. I was, so I have another laptop right here, and For the screensaver, it always showed me different places all over the world. And I was like, man, let me hit the screensaver real quick so I can see what place they have for me to look at. So depending on if I like the place or not, man, I'll write the location down and stuff like that. Now I have to redo my list as well because man, my travel list, I've been knocking stuff off of my travel list, and man, that comes with the power of manifestation, and jotting down your ideas, your thoughts, where you like to go. Man, when I was growing up, we was man, we were under the impression journaling and keeping a diary and stuff, man, that's for girls. That's what we thought. But just as I grew into into the personal development stages, man, all of those false narratives, man, that stuff sucks, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like a waste of time listening to so much stuff when you're little, but it's pounded in you to where it's like, man, you really believe that stuff growing up. And when you're young, so many things are just heavily influenced on you. Just so easy for you to follow, what everyone else is doing. So, man, just looking at my list, of places. I have to redo it because I've already traveled to some of those places, so I need to get some of those places off my list and refresh my list. And even with some of my goals, I need to go through some of my goals, reread some of my goals. That's one thing I really would like to get better at, is constantly writing down ideas, constantly writing down thoughts and goals. That way I can continue to get to the next stage, get to the next level in life. And I appreciate whoever that is that smashed the like button. It is SuccaFree Sundays. I ain't talking about real estate today. I'm basically talking about whatever come to my mind. So I have a globe in front of me, and I really would like to share my globe with you all, but I don't think that it'll be wise for me to share my globe with you all because everybody don't have the same mindset, and you can't show everybody all your goals, and these are a bunch of goals on this globe. These are places that I like to touch, I like to make money at, things like that. So yeah, like, as much as I would like to, I may have to do like a private share or something, where I get on the meeting and I talk about travels or something like that, and it'll be like a private, intimate setting with a few people that are real goal oriented, and that I know that watches my content, and they like, man, Loopy, we rooting for you. It'll have to be a small group like that, just to give people more in tune with what it takes to travel, and things like that. Of course, we I share a lot with you all on a day-to-day basis, and that's for the most part. But to be honest with you, I can't show you everything. Let's see. Oh, that's Sardinia, Italy. Oh my goodness, that place was dope. Sardinia, Italy, man. I got to write that down. Oh my goodness, that place. Italy is my favorite place. Uh Ferraris is one of my favorite cars. And I remember when I was growing up and my dad was driving tow trucks. And I have a few Italy. Oh, I have Sardinia, Italy on here already. Okay. So I have the whole country, Italy, the whole country, but I do have Sardinia, Italy on here already. Okay, so I don't need to rewrite that. So it actually just changed uh to somewhere it's called Poland. I don't want any of this on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change some of my settings on this computer. But yeah, I have Sardinia, Italy on here. Okay. But yeah, it's quite a few places that I have on here. And like I said, I'm going to my goals down. I also have notes from traveling, so plans and stuff that I had when I travel. Notes and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I have excursions and everything that I have on this list that I've actually completed. Oh, I see one right here. Oh, I have to scratch this one off. So man, I'm glad that I pulled this list out. I was able to check something off this list immediately. So yeah, I have stuff on this travel list that I didn't completed. And how I know that I completed it is because I have the proof right here. I have the proof right here. So I actually have done Leandro coffee tour, and this is it. So I was able to check that off right here live. Okay, and this was a certificate. You actually get a certificate, and on the certificate, yeah, I have my full name on it. I can cover my full name up on it. Yeah, yeah, y'all know J.O. That's John O. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is dope. You get a certificate, and basically, I have participated in the spatial coffee processes, and it was basically a workshop, and it's dope, man. I can actually give you all the information though. So for those that want to go to this place, this is the guy information, man. This was a dope experience. Definitely a dope experience. But I was able to check that off right there. And the place was so dope. So it's a spa, it's a coffee farm, but it's also a spa. And it was very educational. And you can stay there. So they had rooms and stuff that where you can stay there. Man, beautiful view, man. Like I ain't gonna front. Beautiful views. Beautiful views, man. And this was an experience that I really appreciated. I was able to take a friend with me, and we got along so fine at this coffee farm. I had fun. Before we went there, we had to make a stop. Well, we had to take a cable cart up into the mountains just to get up there. And once we got to the mountains from the cable cart from the city, what took place next was they had a whole little shop thing going on where people was able to eat food, buy. They had honey and all type of stuff. But it was a dope experience. I actually bought some honey and some pollen, and that was my first time eating pollen or tasting pollen. So I actually bought pollen and was able to mix that with my granola and I think it was oat milk or something like that. But yeah, y'all, I was able to scratch something off live for you all. That's dope. So there's a few things that I did not do while I was there. So yeah, there will be more activities next time I go. But yeah, it's Sucker Free Sundays, and today I just wanted to talk about, like every Sucker Free Sundays is basically, me talking about ways that, I just really try my best to stay sucker free. And it's easier said than done because we all may do some stuff that may not appeal to somebody else, and somebody else may think it's something that a sucker would do, and you may not. So I guess we all fall victim to doing some sucker stuff from time to time. So that's why it's very important for us to try our best to remain sucker free. Staying away from suckers, staying away from the haters, staying around positive people that want to see you grow and develop and flourish. It's that time, right? It's really that time for real. Because as of right now, it's just so much going on in the world. It's so easy to get lost in all of that, what they call sauce. You can easily get lost in the sauce. So you definitely want to make sure that you're around like-minded individuals, and if you are the sucker type, then you're gonna continue to be around sucker people, and that's how it goes. I have not hit myself with no spray today, but I am going to do that right now. And oh my goodness, when I spray this on, like, man, it smells so good. It smells so good. And I know y'all see me, I close my eyes and all that stuff. It's not an act. Like, it really smells so good. It's full of citrus. It's floral, but it has a lot of citrus to it. It smells very green. And it smells like, man, it smells like fresh water. It smells like greenery and a lot of citrus. A lot of citrus, man. It smells like a lot of citrus. So it has grapefruit in it, mandarin, verdena. So you got a little bit of everything. You got a little bit of everything when it comes to this. And this fragrance right here is by the House of Bun #9, and this right here is Ode, New York. So yeah, this right here is this is one of those ones where, yes, it smells like a lot of citrus. Like, you have the grapefruit, the mandarin. You have the verbena, which is lemon. You're gonna man, it smell like a lot of lemon. Then you have some woody green type flavor. Then you have some green watery accord in it. I'm getting more hip to understanding the notes and stuff like that. But just smelling it, man, it smells like you fresh out the washing machine or something, man. And this right here, this is a summertime type fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Let me move these chains. Cause you spray these chains, man, these chains be smell like I remember hitting the back of my neck, man, and I still smell. Yeah, you hit the back of your neck, man, you be spraying the chains. Like, these chains still smell like what I put on last when I had these chains? Like Nomad, I think. Nomad was the last thing I had on. But this right here, this is the small bottle. This is the 50 milliliter. Yeah, this is the 50 ml. But I ain't gonna front. I hate I didn't get the 100 ml. But yeah. Like, I know for sure, when I ever buy this again, like, I'm getting the 100 ml. So yeah, I've had this for over a year now, and I put a dent in it last year. Like, I was spraying it. Then, like I said, it smells like it's like fresh clothes, like super fresh linen. Yeah, it smells like super fresh linen, and you use like some type of citrus detergent, but it don't smell like some cheap detergent. It don't smell like cheap fabric softener. You know what I'm saying? But man, this smells so good. So my bad, y'all. It smells so good. Just even the opening, it smells good. Then of course you have some florals. You have some gardenia. You have some white lilies, jasmine petals. Yeah. Yeah, this right here is this right here is it. Summertime. So that is a good summertime fragrance. It does well in the heat. And anybody that, like, I haven't been uh I haven't been to a lot of places with it on, to where that people like, ooh, you smell good and stuff like that. But I am out and about, sometime, and I do spray it, but I haven't went to like an event or some type of social function where I'm wearing that and I'm just breezing through the crowd and hollering at people and things like that. So yeah, I just want to get on here and give you all a quick sucker free Sunday. Man, just want to talk about relationships and business. Some people it work, for some it don't. I was one of those ones. For me, it didn't work, and I think the person I was with was not expecting for me to cross over and leave the streets alone. I don't know what her thoughts was, to be honest with you all. I don't know if she thought that I was just gonna forever want to be in the streets. You know, I really don't know. But what I can tell you is that, hold on, y'all. What I can tell you is that I did transition. I left the streets alone. I went cold turkey, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do this real estate stuff, and I'm done with the streets. And also, I'm gonna share my journey with the world, because my goal is going to be, for one, creating a group of multimillionaires, including myself, the right way, and also becoming a developer and a lender. So those were my primary goals when I said, hey, you know what? I'm making this transition. So I believe that I was I was definitely not focused on creating a legacy myself. I really did not have a idea of what building a legacy was all about. Now, don't get me wrong, like I told you all plenty of times, my dad has always been an entrepreneur and a business owner. So he's always been in the transportation business, and he went from doing having a fleet of tow trucks to having a fleet of limousines and hearses. And what what actually caught my attention later on down the line, I was like, damn, it even though my dad is a business owner, I don't know if he's really focused on creating a legacy. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because none of the kids are actually involved in the business. Um I don't know if he just really tried. To be honest with you, I don't think he really tried to get us involved in the business. You get what I'm saying? Like, he said things here and there, but he never, like, had the family meetings and talked about business structure, or talked about business credit, and things like that. Things that the community are doing today, those that are leveling up. You get what I'm saying? So I did see a lack of that, once I transitioned into real estate, and started, putting painting a picture and goals for myself. So when it came to, me deciding to transition and start this journey of my own, it was like it was like, it's hard to explain, but it wasn't as fulfilling as I pictured it. I was assuming that the person that I was with was going to support me as much as I had supported her for the years that she was going to school, and things like that, and just really being there for her throughout her journey, all her accomplishments, graduating from school, and getting the degrees and all that stuff, and just being in the crowd rooting and things like that. you know I thought I was going to get the the same response. I thought I was going to get the same type of love and endearment and things like that, but I didn't. And that right there sucks. Alongside of that, just transitioning to real estate and then deciding to share my journey was a major issue, because so many people had gravitated towards me. And when a lot of people gravitate towards you, and it may not necessarily be because somebody is trying to get with you or anything like that. People are just embracing you because, hey, you touch that person in a certain way. You get what I'm saying? It's no different from your favorite singer or your favorite artist, and you know, you listening to that song over and over again, or you rooting for the person don't even know you, and things like that. This was it's just the same. It's no different. It's just a different industry. And that was a lot of insecurities that was there, uh you know. And then it also led me to understanding the upbringing of the person that I was with was totally different, you know. Now, I knew that from the beginning. And yeah, I knew that from the beginning, so it wasn't like it was a major shock, but it was a major shock when I didn't get the same support, you know, after supporting that person for years. And that's one thing on SuccaFree Sundays I just wanted to rap with you all about today was, it you know, it's kind of hard to decipher who is really with you, uh, because they really care for you, they really love you, they really with you because, you know, they see the potential in you, they know the value that you bring to the table and things like that. So, you know, it is a little difficult to find out who's truly for you, you know, who truly care about you, and not just care about what you bring, you know, care about what you can do for them. You know, that pretty much sucks. We're in a world now to where that we're in a world now to where that everything costs. You get what I'm saying? Uh and there's a charge. It's basically a charge for everything. And it sucks because there's a lot of genuine people out there that will be transitioning, you know, in their lives, and evolving and leveling up so they can get to the next phase in their life. And for the most part, even with what's going on with technology and how much information is being pumped into the world and in people algorithm, because now everybody's on social media, right? Everybody's on social media. Everybody is able to broadcast what their life is like on YouTube and things like that, which it it hits the light bulb for a lot of people. It definitely hit the light bulb for a lot of people. So there's so many people that are now, you know, opening their eyes and their thoughts to, you know, becoming their own boss, becoming a thought leader, you know, becoming someone better than they were yesterday. And sometimes the one that you really care about and the person that you are in a relationship with, may not want you to make that move to become better. Uh, Most relationships are built on comfort. Most relationships are not built on, you know, sacrificing and, you know, leveling up. It's a lot of relationships that's built on comfort. And when you becoming an entrepreneur and you're running or starting a bit, you starting a business, you're running a business, you building a foundation, you're putting your you broadcasting what you're doing to the world, you know, sharing your journey and things like that. Now, a lot of the times, man, you know, the person that the other person that is not getting to that level mentally, they would most likely disrupt the process because they are comfortable, and they are not comfortable with being uncomfortable, which in reality, in order to keep growing, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, if someone goes to the gym and work out, a lot of times bodybuilders will tell you that they don't really want to go to the gym on certain, like, there's plenty of days where people don't want to go to the gym and work out. You get what I'm saying? There's plenty of times that they don't want to, stay on schedule. They they want to have that drink. They want to cheat because they done went to an event, or they had to travel here, and they just want to go ahead and eat what they want to eat. But they're disciplined, they're sacrificing, and it's not comfortable. But what they're doing, they're mentally getting stronger, okay, along with physically getting stronger. So for a business owner, you're working on your business, and you're working on becoming a leader, or whether you were a leader in the beginning, and like, for me, I was a leader, but I was in the streets, so it was totally different. I had to transition and become a different type of leader, from dealing with snakes, rats, roaches, wolves, you know gorillas, all the type of people, just in the jungle, to getting in a real business model and starting to learn how to manage people and give instructions, versus point fingers and give orders. You get what I'm saying? It's two totally different things. So even for a person that's in a 9 to 5 environment, that is looking to say, you know what, I've been a manager at this company, and I've been doing this for the man, I might as well start my own company. You get what I'm saying? uh certain things, man, certain transitions that people are looking to make, man, that spouse may not be comfortable with that, and may not want to see that happen, for whatever reasons. And there are a million reasons why, but we're not in their head. You get what I'm saying? And as many as the excuses that can fly out there, it's still an excuse, because that person wants to remain comfortable. And the other person is like, hey man, scrap being comfortable. Like, it's time for us to evolve, grow, and take off. Like, I didn't imagine my life just sitting here doing the same thing forever. That was one of the things that I encountered. So shout out to my friend, and I call her a friend. We haven't met in person, but she's definitely a friend, because she had shedded some light on our interactions when I had got into real estate, because she was a heavy supporter in the beginning of my journey and throughout my journey. Like, she came across my YouTube channel yesterday out the blue, and she shedded some light on her knowing knowing of the person that I was with at the time, and things like that. And she was actually someone that was following me on social media, and really appreciating my journey. And for whatever reason, she was getting value from what I was doing, right? But the person I was with wasn't seeing that. They was seeing, you know, a pretty woman, reaching out, or a pretty woman rooting for me. And sometimes the other person don't want, like it's very uncomfortable for them to see other people rooting for you, right? And what sucks is you could be supporting that person's journey, their whole journey. And like, my journey was in the streets, so I was not thinking at the time about I wasn't thinking about longevity. Like, I was living as if I did not have anything to lose, when I had a lot to lose. I had a lot of time to lose. I had my life to lose. I had a lot of stuff to lose, right? But at that moment, when I said, you know what, I'm going to transition, I'm going to do something better and positive, and start creating goals for myself and say, okay, well, I'm gonna build a legacy for myself, that's when things shifted, because I was like, okay, if I'm the man, right, my goal is to create a legacy, you know, make sure that I'm building a foundation to create a legacy, make sure that I continue to evolve so I can be a great leader for the household, things like that. Another thing is making sure that, you know, I'm being a great provider, and making sure that there's some security within the household. So if I'm in the streets, there's no security with me being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no security with me being in the streets, because at any given time you can lose your life or you can lose your freedom. That's just part of the game. You get what I'm saying? So it was weird, Hey, appreciate y'all hitting the like. Appreciate y'all hitting the like, man. It's sucker free Sundays. We ain't talking about real estate. It's talking about staying sucker free. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wanna show me some love, man. Y'all holler at me in the comments. And I'll be on here for about another 49 minutes, because after this I'm gonna get on the Zoom, and most likely I'll get back on a little later. My homie A from St. Louis, he's touching down in another city right now, and we supposed to be getting on live too, and he said he's open to chopping it up on Sucker Free Sunday. So I'm actually waiting for him to get settled. But I was just talking about, how you can be in a relationship and then you're transitioning into entrepreneurship, and you don't get that same support from your supposed to be significant other, and they switch up on you. Like that's a hard pill to swallow, but for most people, that's what takes place. Even once you blow up and you reach extreme and new heights over and over again. Just look at the people that's getting these divorces and stuff like that. And then once they get these divorces, like, you know, then it's like they basically have to start over. And what y'all see really from men, and I'm being straight up with you all, and this is no disrespect to the women that's following me or the men that's following me, anything. I'll just tell you things that I know. Like, I'm 41. I done a lot of living. You get what I'm saying? I did living in the streets. I did living out the streets. You get what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, like, I'm very knowledgeable on common sense, dealing with day-to-day people and interacting with so many people. Like, I've dealt with business people. I done dealt with the wolves, the hyenas, I done been in both parts. I done been in the jungle, and now I'm in the corporate space. So I can talk about it, right? So say for instance, like, when men are going after these goals and they're setting higher expectations for themselves, like, it's like, if like it seems like it's a real gender war what they're saying right now. Like, I'm not with the, like, what they call a red pill or blue pill shit. Like, only thing I know about the red and the blue pill is that it was on the Matrix, and you pick one and you pick the other one. That's the only thing I know. But as far as, like, what they call red pill, blue pill, like, I don't know anything about that. And so I really can't tell y'all anything. I can just tell y'all what I know. But when men are leveling up and they're clicking to where that, okay, we're seeing the economy change. We're seeing things taking a change around here, and you also seeing more millionaires being created out of nowhere in a rapid speed. You get the second guessing. Okay, wait a minute. What are we actually doing? You get what I'm saying? So once you say, what, this comfortable stuff ain't for me. You get what I'm saying? I want to jump off this porch, and I need to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I need to level up. Okay, I need to reinvent myself. Most people don't like, when you're in a relationship, the other person is so comfortable, majority of the time they don't like that. So it was hard for me to understand, after supporting and being there for someone for so many years, to where that when I decided to transition, which was the best move ever, because, like, the path I was on would lead me to life in prison or dead. You get what I'm saying? So when I finally clicked, I was like, damn, it's about having goals. It's about having adding value. It's about actually living life happy. Like it was a light bulb that clicked. So when I transitioned, I'm like, damn, I really was expecting the same support, but I didn't get it. What I got was a big battle. So not only was I battling with myself, going cold turkey and leaving the streets alone, I was also having a battle inside my house, inside my household. It was a major battle. And like I said, I had a friend that chimed in yesterday, and she the one that helped me with talking about this on SuccaFree Sunday today, because it when men get the leveling up, it's strange to where that marriage is kind of designed, for you to sign that paperwork, and it's basically a contract, right? And as men are leveling up, at any given time, the rug can be pulled up from up under them, and then everybody wonder why, once the rug is pulled up from up under the man, why he actually goes and go younger and start the whole process over again, versus fooling with someone his age or older. It just don't make no sense for us. As we get more older, we become more valuable. You get what I'm saying? And most people can agree to disagree, or just disagree out however y'all want to say it. But the truth of the matter is, uh as men get older, we become more valuable. You get what I'm saying? Versus, most women, like as they get older, they kind of start losing the value, especially if they're having kids and stuff like that. And like I said, this is no disrespect, but what I'm telling you is that a man can continue to produce. You get what I'm saying? So as a man get older, a man can still have kids. A man could still create. You get what I'm saying? Versus a woman, as a woman get older, they're losing time. They already is within a certain amount of time anyway, because a woman can a female can have kids once they start having cycles. But the way the government is set up, they set it up to where that, okay, we're only gonna give you can only start at this, you can basically only be starting at this time, and your shut off time is gonna be around about here, just based off the laws and how the laws is set up. You get what I'm saying? Because anything other than that, you to the law, you breaking the law, right? So it's just weird that as men, get older and they grow and they continue to take these risks, the woman or the women that they have chosen to be with and spend their life with, they actually change up on them and things start derailing. It just don't make no sense. I don't understand it. But one of the things that I can say is that I went through it myself, so I understand the process. I don't understand the the thoughts of the women that do the most. I don't understand that, but like I said, I understand the process that a person would have to go through when they start going through that. So yeah, just on some Stand Sucker free talk, like that was one of the things that struck me yesterday, when my friend, she had jumped on my live, and I haven't talked or spoken to her or seen anything from her, because I basically knew her mainly from social media. So from a personal aspect, we didn't have a lot of personal interaction like that. And it was just dope for her to be able to chime in and kind of remember that, oh, you was with a girl and blah blah blah, and we were trying to see if we can actually do some business together. So it wasn't nothing that was oh, I'm out there and I'm just silly me type. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was a lot of people that was really embracing the process that I was going through. They was appreciating the information that I was putting out. They was valuing me, and the person that I was with did not like that, which messed up bags. You know, that literally messed up a lot of bags, because if you look at other influencers and stuff, what it is, you got the real and the students. You have to put out product. You have to engage with the people that are following you, and the people that are following you and your journey, right? So that is the goal, especially when you're looking to do what my goal is, and that's to form a group of multimillionaires, including myself. The thing is to actually get, information out there, get product out there, reel in the students, because followers is followers. Like, motherfuckers can follow me all motherfucking day. That don't mean shit. I'm looking for students. If I need to create, if my mission is to create a group of multi-millionaires, I don't need followers. I need students, because I need people that are gonna listen to me and learn and then execute, right? So when you're leveling up, you have to have that real support system. If not, then most likely you'll eventually fumble the bag, because someone that is in the midst of everything and chipping away at your foundation is basically destroying your program without you knowing it. You get what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that actually taking place in the beginning processes of me getting my, well, shit, I can't even say get my feet wet in real estate, because I dove into the deep end and was getting busy. And that's what led me to having so many people really wanting to rock with me. People pulling up on me. We held a couple of meet and greets and pop-ups out here in Houston, and with a couple of other investors, which was dope. So, it just, like, it was supposed to actually create an ecosystem for the business model that I was looking to put together, and that I'm putting together. But like I said, when it comes to the relationships and entrepreneurship, like it can't come with a hefty price tag, man. And it can cost you a peace of mind. It can cost you a lot of money. Just reflecting on uh, times when I did first get into the business, and it was so many people rocking with me. Instead of the person, like, really, like, staying focused, okay, being my assistant, which I'm a man, so I'm saying, okay, I'm creating I'm on the road and the path to, okay, now I'm really setting the foundation to build on creating a legacy. You get what I'm saying? And instead of getting that assistance, I got hatred. You get what I'm saying? And then not only did I get hatred, it was deliberate actions on chipping away at the foundation that I was laying down. So, as like I told you, as I'm climbing the ladder, it's like somebody just axing the ladder, hitting the legs, and chopping me down while I was climbing up. And you don't really see that you don't really see it in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? You don't really see it, because you're like laser focused. Like, I have to accomplish this goal. I have to get the proof of concept. I have to get this first deal closed. Once I got the first deal closed, I had to continue getting these deal closed. Okay, now I understand. Ooh, networking. I have to start networking. You get what I'm saying? I established relationships with companies such as Deal Machine, PropStream. It was a couple other companies that was reaching out. It's still companies that reach out, because me as Jono and transform myself into Loopy G, which Loopy G is actually an acronym. I redesigned myself and turned Loopy G into a household name, to where Loopy G was not only a household name, like Loopy G is basically a product. You get what I'm saying? So, like, not only am I building relationships with other companies, and being able to broadcast what other companies are doing for me in my journey, like, shoot, like, I have enough information and value that I bring to the table as a person in general, because I'm actually doing what I'm saying I'm doing. I'm actually adding a lot of value because I'm doing it. This is not something that I'm getting out of a book and just regurgitating it and not performing. So It was one of those things. So yeah, definitely is kind of a hit or miss when you're doing when you're in a relationship and entrepreneurship. But for those that I've seen it work for, man, it makes a person like me like, okay, there is hope because somebody else is actually able to do it. So you see a lot of people out there that they was in it from day one, or they went through the hard times. And usually when you go through hard times, that'll really be the test of a relationship. And then next thing you know, that person stayed down for the come up, and then things eventually just blasted up out of here. You get what I'm saying? So when you king of the castle, when you the king of the castle, the goal is like your woman is really, to me, supposed to assist you. You get what I'm saying? Supposed to assist you. Why would you need to go outside the box? You get what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where uh, needing the help, needing the assistance just wasn't there. So just reflecting on a mentor that I have, and I never met him, named Bob Proctor, right? Bob Proctor talks about, and if you all don't know who Bob Proctor is, Bob Proctor passed a couple years ago, and he has spent years and years and years of the personal development, years and years of personal development. So he's a dope person. I almost listen to a lecture from Bob Proctor. I almost listen to his voice every day. And even if I'm not listening to an audio book from Bob Proctor, I repeat that I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. That is something that came from him. So I'm always thinking about him, even though I may not listen to him every day. But dope individual. He talks about how much value and how much service his wife was to him before he married her, and that was the reason why he married her. You get what I'm saying? And she was down ever since. You know what I'm saying? She was down for the come up. So yeah, I'm not saying that there aren't any good women out there that that will be down for the come up and actually uplift you and things like that. It's just that for the mass majority of us, people are looking for the microwave situation versus like I'm a slow cook some stuff, man. I'm the type, man. I'm cold with the crock pot. You know what I'm saying? I can cook some stuff long periods of time, and it's gonna fall off the bone. It's gonna whatever you want it to do. Now, of course, I live a plant-based lifestyle, so I don't eat meat, but I'm cold in the kitchen. I can cook anything. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm good. I'm good on the stove. I'm good with slow cooking. Even when I was in the streets, when I first learned how to cook, my Mexican taught me how to cook on the stove. You know what I'm saying? My homie, he showed me how to cook in the microwave, but I'm like, yeah, I don't even. I gave away my microwave. I don't even have a microwave in the house. Mexican partner showed me how to cook on the stove. If y'all ain't seen Menace to Society, y'all go watch Menace to Society, and you know what I'm talking about if you don't know about cooking on the stove. But that's how I learned. So the slow way is really my way. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that the microwave factor is basically like just understand it's instant, but it's not even healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started my plant-based lifestyle and I quit eating meat and stuff like that, I got rid of all my non-stick stuff. I got rid of all the plastic and stuff that was in the house, and I basically gave away my microwave. And I gave away my microwave. I gave away my microwave to my boy, and he used to cook in the microwave. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect for you. Here, take the microwave. Nigga, I don't even want it in the house no more. I don't even want to look at it no more. All I'm doing is sitting my fruit basket on top of it now. You get what I'm saying? So, most people are looking for that microwave success. They're looking for the microwave everything. They want it instant, and that's not how it goes. You get what I'm saying? So, me starting my journey off transitioning from the streets to real live business, it was like you know, what person wanted to see everything just be instant. I have all the supporters, the business is flowing, students are flowing in. I didn't have to talk to anybody. Nah, that ain't how it go. Now, of course, before real estate, I was famous in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I had street fame. So me, you know, going crazy over women and stuff like that really wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had that type of access, man. So you know, like I really was doing what I was doing for the people. You get what I'm saying? Cause like my mission, like I told y'all, is to form a group of multi-millionaires. And sometimes thinking that big can cause the person to start hating on you. Like, nigga, you wasn't thinking this big at first. Like, hold on, man. What you gonna do when you get these millions? What you plan on doing with all these students? Who is this person? Who is that person? This person speaking to you. That person. I'm like, damn, what the hell is you talking about? Don't you go to college? Ain't you around? All them, all them Alpha Kappa Alpha Buff. I don't even know what to call them because I'm a real stepper. I don't know what the hell they be doing. All this. Man, ain't you around all the people all day? Don't you go to work? Ain't the doctors and the surgeons and the nurses, male nurses, and like, and what you thought I was just gonna sit in the streets and deal with ninjas all day? No. So this is what I'm telling y'all about staying sucker free. Sometimes you don't even see the sucker shit until it's hit you, and then it hit you like a train, and that was one of the things that hit me like a train. So, you know, you know, it's just part of the process. But man, as you grow, you just start learning. Like everybody can't go. Only thing you can do is hope for the best for certain people, and just toss them the flashlight. Hey man, like I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna stop your growth. He'll take this flashlight. You know what I'm saying? The batteries are rechargeable, so you know what I'm saying. Charge them up as you wish, and got yourself out the tunnel. You get what I'm saying? But it's a shame when you're looking to grow and elevate, and the person you've been rocking with forever, or what you thought was forever, they jump ship. And it is what it is. Sometimes you have to be on that little sailboat, and let the person jump ship and go get on that cruise liner and be around. Hey, go ahead. You want to be around everybody? You want to be on a cruise liner? You gotta go ahead, go do that. I'm finna be on my little sailboat, and what I'm saying, let that wind blow me in the right direction. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, big shout out to my homegirl for chiming in yesterday and just having me to reflect on that. And man, I smell good as hell right now. And I don't know what y'all smell like today, but oh my goodness, I just love the way this smell when you open the top off this bitch. Ooh, this shit smells so good. And this shit smells so good. I already sprayed myself, so I ain't gonna spray myself again. I just like to smell it fresh. So most fragrances you got an opening, then you got a mid, and then you got the base notes. They come in the later. Just off the opening, this right here is just killer. If y'all don't know, this is the House of Bun number 9, O'Day, New York. Oh my goodness, this shit smells so good. I had this for about a little over a year now, and this is a spring and summertime fragrance. This is not something you want to wear in the winter because the cold will take it away. I'm pretty sure of that. You don't want to wear it in the fall. This is not a fall and a winter. This is spring and summer, but summer does very well in the heat. And I haven't just went to no engagements or anything to where that somebody could be like, "Ooh, you smell good." Not with this. Now, other Bun Number 9 fragrances, yeah, like. But this one, no. So yeah, I get compliments on man. One of the favorites is Bleecker Street. Of course, Greenwich Village and Nomad is one of my favorites. But Bleecker Street, Wall Street, those are my favorites. But that Bleecker Street, man, it get a lot of people attention. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm gonna pull out my collection and let y'all know what it do. But this bottle right here was about This bottle right here was like 3 and some change for this bottle right here. The big bottle is close to 400. So the big bottle is 100 milliliter. This is right here is the 50. And the 100 milliliter is a white bottle with a bunch of these symbols on it, but they're small and they're different colors and it has different names to the other fragrances. But this right here is dope. It smells like a lot of citrus, like lemon and oh my goodness. And it got a fresh water scent. It smells like you fresh out the laundry room with oh my goodness with zesty smell. I don't know how to explain it, but it's floral. It got some floral. It is unisex, so a woman can actually wear that as well. So yeah, it is unisex. There are many fragrances from the Bun Number 9, the House of Bun Number 9 that actually is unisex. So yeah. So like say for instance, Nomad, a woman can pull that off. This right here, Old Day New York, a woman can pull that off. Greenwich Village, a woman can pull that off. But you know, I don't. I think Greenwich Village is more for a dude, but a woman can wear it. A lot of women like it. Man, Greenwich Village got me some play too. They get naked for Greenwich Village. Nomad too, but Greenwich Village, yeah, panty dropper. What else? Y'all got a few of them, man. I got quite a few of them is B9. That's for the winter time. I can go on. My stash is crazy, man. So I'm gonna have to pull out my stash and kind of give a little review on each one. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, quite a few of them are unisex, and it's a bit expensive, but like they last long, and the longevity is what counts for me as well. Appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. I'm glad y'all hit the like button. Yeah, but this SuccaFree Sundays, and I was just talking about, having a relationship while you're chasing entrepreneurship. If you have any questions concerning that, I have a few minutes left before I get on the Zoom meeting with someone that is a subscriber, and she actually I'm calling her a friend because she's adding value to me, and hopefully I'm adding a ton of value to her, and I will continue to add value to her because she's a supporter of the channel, and she actually participate. That's the word, participate. So yeah. Whew, that stuff smells good. So yeah, I sprayed myself a while ago, so it already has started going through the dry down process. Ah man, the dry down process is totally different from the opening, but man, it still smells so good. And I know y'all see me, I'll be closing my eyes and I just be thinking about how good I smell. And it ain't because I'm cocky, it's just because that shit smell that good. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in the way I smell. Oh, let me show y'all how it come. I do have a box right here too. I can show y'all how it come. So if you buy Bun Number 9, it's gonna, let me take this out. It'll come in a box like this right here, and this is how you know it's legit that it came from Bun Number 9, because all of this is the box, and then it's gonna come with all of this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? So the whole lining of the box is a Bun Number 9. And then you also will get samples for other fragrances. You get 3 samples every time you buy a bottle. So I also have samples that I have, and it also lets you know what other fragrances that you can put on your list. So you can actually start building out your wish list, or your list on which ones you're gonna want in the near future. But big shout out to Bun Number 9, man. So yeah, it's been a journey with real estate, and I mean just entrepreneurship in general, and being in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship anymore. I've been single for a while now. But yeah, man, entrepreneurship, it can destroy a relationship. It definitely can. It can destroy a relationship, and for those that are, and don't get me wrong, I've also seen some people do fairly well with dealing with their exes in the real estate business. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know a few. Well, I ain't gonna say a few. I know a couple of people that have done some great things dealing with their ex, because their ex was on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Their ex had already leveled up and was able to put them in position. So it's kind of like one of them ones where, it's probably like they kind of borderline, I guess, getting back together type stuff. You know how they go. But for someone like me, I'm like, hey man, once the respect is gone, like I'm pretty much done. Once the loyalty is gone, I'm pretty much done. Once the love is gone, I'm pretty much done. A person can't say they love me and not support me building a legacy. You get what I'm saying? A person cannot say they loyal to me and they doing the most while I'm trying to build a legacy. No, it don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? A person can't disrespect me while my whole life I've been respected, even if I had to force people to respect me. And that's one of the things that I'm glad that I was able to change as I became an entrepreneurship, because my whole life, I want to make sure people respected me. You get what I'm saying? And if someone didn't respect me, then I will force them to respect me. So just in going through the transition to entrepreneurship and leaving the streets behind, the way that I go about receiving respect and expecting respect is totally different. You get what I'm saying? So I know that everybody is not going to respect me. So the thing is, I have to know how to counter those actions accordingly. You get what I'm saying? So me being a man and the person that I am, I doubt if I just would just sit and let someone disrespect me. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I know I would have to figure out a better way to respond, because usually if somebody disrespecting me, it usually be I'm taking it too far reaction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so glad that I've grown up so much. Man, I'm glad I've grown so much. Just thinking about that almost give me a chill, man. Like, ooh, boy, you a scared person. I scare my damn self. Pooh, ah! Damn, I be scaring my damn self. So yeah, uh, it definitely has been a journey. I definitely had to put up with some major challenges with transitioning and also being in a relationship, and it's difficult. It's not the easiest thing to do, but if you have someone full support, then that makes all the difference. That's one thing I can tell you. It makes all the difference in the world. So as of right now, man, my goal is to make sure that I stay focused, remain sucker free. That's top priority, is to stay sucker free at all costs. Stay sucker free, and hopefully you all are doing the same. And I come on every Sunday to give you all little tips that you all can use to stay sucker free, and it's not hard, you know. But every now and then, like I said, everybody is different. Everybody has their own way of saying, okay, what you did right there, that was some sucker shit. So I may do some sucker shit to people. I may do some sucker shit in somebody else's eyes, and I get it, because I'm not perfect. So it may be some sucker shit to you, and I may be like, man, you just don't understand what needed to be done, you know. So it all depends on the person. But me just out here on the regular doing sucker shit, nah, that's not me. That's not like me. You get what I'm saying? But every now and then, we all probably have our moments where we do some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? But just to remain a sucker, nah, that don't work. You know what I'm saying? But to each its own. But I do know being in a relationship and being an entrepreneur is difficult, especially if the person do not share the same vision. And I think that may be one of the things that actually makes a difference is, do the person share the same vision? Do that person actually believe in you? I think that that could probably be some of the things that may be a little painful. You know, the person not believing in the other person, not knowing, not believing in their capabilities, not knowing like, hey, whatever it take, I know I got your back, and I'm gonna assist you, you know, to the fullest. You know, so when once you start talking about becoming rich and becoming wealthy, man, that could be a breaking point for just about anyone's relationship. Because, like I said, a lot of people are comfortable with being comfortable. An entrepreneur has to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that right there is what is how the tone is set for the entrepreneurs versus the non-entrepreneurs. The non-entrepreneurs are usually comfortable where they are, and that sucks. It's showing no room for growth. Where are you growing? How can you grow? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, nowadays, like, you know, once I transitioned to real estate, and you know, people are ex girlfriends, because I only been in three serious relationships. A couple of the first my first two exes. So I have the same number that I've been having for years, like years. So, like, I don't talk to my exes, but here and there they'll shoot me a text and they'll just say, you know, hey, whether it's a happy birthday text, or, you know, just making sure you're okay. I see you doing great stuff. Continue to do great stuff. And, you know, I've gotten a couple texts like, man, you know, I know that some people just can't go, and I was one of them ones. I hate I messed it up, you know. So I've had a couple of those. I've had a few of those text messages. You know, I don't necessarily respond to them, because I don't want to open up the can of worms. But, you know, I do let them know I appreciate the kind words, and you know, hopefully, you know, they continue to do great as well. But yeah, usually when I go cold turkey on a woman and I'm done, I'm pretty much done. My heart not in it. My respect is gone, especially if I got disrespected and stuff like that. My respect is gone. The love is gone, and definitely, I'm not ain't no loyalty, because I'm no longer in the picture. So I disconnect completely, you know. And you know, it's just one of those things, and that's how it goes. And it sucks because, you know, people have to look at that later on down the line and be like, damn, you know, the opportunity that was there to be a part of something great, to be a part of something special, and now, you know, you live in a regular plain Jane life, you know, and you seeing somebody actually taking large steps. No matter if the person is making steps that are because in entrepreneurship, you have to keep failing to get those lessons and to become successful. You know, people just don't up boom, I'm successful. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Even the people that have been passed down stuff, if it's not some automated even if it is, there are some hiccups that happen. There are some lessons that have to be learned, right? So, you know, I'm very aware of that. But most people aren't, you know. So, you know, just going through those motions, going through those trial periods, you know, the trial and error, you know, picking up the pieces, getting the bumps and bruises. You know, you pick yourself up and you dusting yourself off and you get into it. And the people that have, you know, really decided to lead, you know, go astray, you know, they don't see it in the beginning. They think that they've done the right thing. They think the grass is green on the other side. They think that once you're gone, they're gonna go get exactly what they wanted you to be. They're gonna go get it from another person, and that's not what happens. It don't never happen. Oh shoot, my boy A hit me up. Okay, so my boy somebody waiting to check in. Okay. Yo, my boy A just trying to get checked in into a spot. So yeah, hopefully I can jump on later on with A. Knowing where he at, man, it's party time out there. So I don't know why he out there, but I do want to get him on and talk about his journey. Cause homie has been following my journey almost from the beginning as well, if not from the beginning. So I do know he's doing real estate as well. He in St. Louis. He doing live. He doing what he doing. So I just want to get his story, talk about what he got going on, and just like I said, bridging those gaps, building those connections and stuff like that. Because like I said, people are paying attention for a reason, and having a discussion to figure out, okay, what's the next step for you? What's the next step? What you got going on, and starting to practice some sort of group economics is key to growth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be chopping it up on some player stuff, and like I said, it is SuccaFree Sunday, so we'll be talking about how he's staying sucker free, man, in a world full of suckers. You know what I'm talking about? Because it is a whole bunch of them, man. It's billions of people on this planet, so for sure that is a whole bunch of suckers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna be too legit to quit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't it ain't gonna be like that. But yeah, SuccaFree Sunday was a dope SuccaFree Sunday. Just giving you all my perspective on what I was going through. Being an entrepreneur and being in a relationship. Would I do things differently? Like, I'm not with thinking about rewinding the hand back of time, because if that was the case, I probably would. But since that's not the case, I'm just thinking about, okay, I'm just glad that I was taught those lessons, and it happened now. I mean, it happened then versus, it happening once, all of the real things that I see as success start to take place, or for me. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I still look at it as a blessing. But yeah, it is a little painful when you spend a long amount of time with somebody and then you want to become an entrepreneur and you don't have that support, and things just get derailed, from the love being lost, the loyalty fades away, and then the disrespect, that kind of go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays I do know, like I said, love can be bought, loyalty can be bought, and that's not for everybody, but for the most part, just how society is, this society in the US is made, for the most part, man, love can be bought, loyalty can be bought, but your respect, man, it has to be earned. You know what I'm saying? You like, I've never seen a bitch nigga get respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you can have all the money. Like, I had a homie, right? And uh, I didn't disrespect him because it wasn't no need to disrespect him, and we made money together as well. So that was definitely no need to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? But people would disrespect them. People had robbed them, stole from them, and all type of stuff. And I earned his respect because I didn't play them type of games with him. I just wanted to make sure that we got money together. And there was times where, he was slipping, and I had to bring it to his attention. Like, dude, you slipping? Like, man, what is you doing? Like, dude, I'm looking at the stash, bro. Like, what is you doing? Like, this is my re-up over here, bro. Like, where you at? You need to come over here and lock this shit up. Like, dude, you tripping. So I've earned respect by some of the people that would just get, hoed and bitched by other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a firm believer that, you definitely want to earn your respect, man, because I've seen my boy, man, and I want to say free him for one, man, because he got some real numbers, man. He doing federal time right now. I don't even know how long he gonna be gone, but he got federal time, and he gonna be gone for a minute. He's been gone for quite some time, but he gonna be gone for a minute. But You know, he was the first one that pulled up on me in the R8. You know, the first one that pulled up on in the Ferrari, and like, nigga, this what is we doing? Like, man, hold on, man. Like, and he inspired me, in so many ways, even though, a lot of people didn't respect him. I definitely respect him. But, he had a lot of people that was loyal to him because he had money. And once the money was gone, that loyalty was gone. He had a lot of love in the streets. But once the money was gone, the love was gone. This is my boy Avery. Hold on, y'all. Hey, what's going on, man? Man, cool. About to jump on this Zoom meeting in about 5 minutes. No, I'm on YouTube Live right now, but I'm finna get on Zoom and go over some stuff on Zoom with some good information, and then after that I can be free. But I know where you at, man. This is almost like party time. Oh, it's still early out there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit you as soon as I get done with the Zoom meeting, because I in 5 minutes I'm gonna be on Zoom. So go ahead and get yourself together, get settled and stuff, and I'll hit you when I get off the Zoom. Okay. All right, bet. So yeah, my boy A, man, he done got settled, man. He out there in party time. Party. So big shout out to my boy A, man. I'm looking forward to chopping it up with my boy. But yeah, man, like, that's how I know love can be bought. I seen a lot of people buy loyalty. I seen a lot of people buy love. I done seen a lot of them do it. I was just telling my homie. I was just telling him, he my partner, but he's also my homie from the hood, and a brother. But I was just telling him about one of our little homies. His dad died, right? And the little homie got the house now. But when the dad died, before the dad died, he was building a house. He had to rebuild his house because the house caught fire. Now, he put the house, the old house before it got burnt up, in the wife's name. She ended up leaving him and going back to where she was from. I think she was from Ohio or something like that. Don't y'all know that my little homie house that his dad built, and he just passed away a couple years, 2 years ago, left him the brand new house. The house is in the wife's name. She don't want to turn the house over. You know what I'm saying? It's like little shit like that. But when homie was popping before he died, when he was popping and all the money was good, they had the big house in the suburbs and all that, everything was good. Little hard time came, gone. Man, usually finances and stuff, usually finances and things like that be the main reasons for, like divorces, and the change in the love, the loyalty disappearing, the respect disappearing. That's usually some of the reasons why. So I just want to let you all know, man. Hopefully you all saved yours. Okay, so hopefully you all was able to get some gems up out of that, man. And hopefully, if some of you all are entrepreneurs, hopefully you got a great support system. Be careful who you share your goals and your dreams with. We got some dream stealers, we got some dream killers out there. We have more dream killers than dream stealers, but we do have some dream stealers. And that remind me of the movie Italian Job. If y'all haven't seen the movie Italian Job, go watch that movie, Italian Job. And, some people steal your dreams, man. But like I said, sometimes you have those dream killers, and they be right up under you. Sometimes they be your family. Sometimes they be your friends. Like I had lost a lot of who I thought were friends when I transitioned to real estate. Before real estate, as I started getting bigger in the streets, I had lost a lot of people that I thought were friends, because as you start working your way up the food chain, you start looking like food. You start looking like lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different from when you crossing over to doing something more positive. So it just come with the territory. you know. But I really do appreciate y'all for chiming in. This was SuccaFree Sundays. This is yours truly, and we gotta put the global on it because we going global with this thing. And I'll be on mañana, you know, which is mañana is lunes. Yeah, I think that's lunes. Yeah, lunes. So yeah, I'll be on mañana. Man, y'all help me with my Spanish, man. If I'm fucking up, y'all let me know if Monday is not lunes, cause I ain't look it up. I ain't cheap. Peace.